du Plessis, and it looks like he's holding a
Yo.
Jamaica flag.
What's going on, people?
You seen the thunder?
No.
Nah, you rattled me. I was like, what?
Hey, yo, people, we're back here in the Kombat Cave.
You know, Killy them.
The aftermath.
After UFC 297, we back, baby. 2024, back with a bang. You know, Canadian card, the Toronto card. Everyone's in the cave. Like to see Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year.
You know why he's so excited?
On the combat.
He knows he's not
bottom. On the combat.
Because he's done the scores.
What do you think we're talking about?
Survived.
Happy New Year on the combat, yeah. Why you not hating,
a
bro?
leap year, you know what I'm saying? Every 4 years there's a leap year, blood.
Chill out. I'm just giving everyone a happy combat year, introductory, you know what I mean?
We late in January for that.
But yeah, guys, for the first pay-per-view, we are back. So, Rimz, on that note.
Yeah, we here, man. Give you another week of raw combat sport punditry.
Tell him, Rimz.
The usual suspects around the table.
Uh-huh.
The combat sports.
What?
Voices
It's
of the
streets. You know.
So you know what it is. Blue corner, we have the tallest man in every room. Lankz.
Come on. They don't believe it until they see it. AKA businessman making business moves.
That's why I got my phones there, people.
Come on.
Hey, alright, and also in the blue corner we have the braggadocious love chat. Bragz.
Real bad man. What do you mean? I'm there, back, happy, glad.
Someone wants some
Kinda sad, but glad at the same time.
What you gotta be sad about? Oh no, look, here's the Johnny Walker madness, isn't it? You understand? 2 10s like you asked for, you get me?
Is it?
Enjoy that one. Enjoy that one.
Yeah, but you handing it straight back.
Run that back! Let's go! You understand?
It was clean though.
Oh, so you did owe me money. You did owe
Sad,
me fees.
they were sad.
He won money, but then he realised that his outgoings that month for
Yeah, bro. Man was in debt, fam.
I'll explain that a little bit later to the people.
Alright, and in the red corner we have Jack Frost himself, Greeny the
One
shooter.
of those ones this week, you understand?
Is it though?
Of course it is, bro. It's always one of those ones, man.
Is it?
From now on, fam.
Fight me now! Tell the world! I know I'm not bottom. Tell the world.
I know Raquel Pennington saved my ass.
Fight me now!
It wasn't even Raquel Pennington, fam.
He's moving bad.
January weren't great for man, you understand?
And also we have,
myself, you don't know.
Rimz, the conductor and the controller, the Jamie, not the Rogan. What? Known as the undercover
Ninja.
and all of that. Which equals to good stuff.
Yeah. Alright, man.
So we are here, UFC 297, main card. We had Sean Strickland versus Dricus du Plessis. Go on, Greeny, go on, say it.
It's me! It's me! It's DDP! You understand?
It's cold still, yeah. It's cold. It's too cold. It's too cold. It's too cold. You have to jump on that bandwagon there. That one there is cold. That signature trademark there for DDP is respected 100%.
He's the champ now. You get me?
Shouts out to everyone in the chat. Shouts out to everyone in the chat from last night.
Chat, man.
That stayed up all night watching the fight. Luffy, Pirate King, everyone that was in the chat last night.
We got Vispian here as well at the minute. If you're here, man, you know what to do, man. Just pull up. We'll bring
that
you up.
like button and subscribe.
You
know what the usual is.
Alright,
guys.
back to business, yeah?
Back to business. First main pay-per-view of the year. And what a main card it was in the sense of what a main card for what a main fight. The main fight they put on was a good fight. I'm going to talk about it. Sean Strickland, Dricus du Plessis. Greeny, I have to start off with you. It's only respectfully that I do just because you got this one right. The only one that you got right all night. But on that note, speak on why it went right for Dricus du Plessis and why it went wrong for Sean Strickland.
I see people saying they could have given it to Sean. I'm seeing people say they could have given it to DDP. For me, outside of the jab for Sean, there weren't really much that he done. Whereas DDP was well-rounded, like as a mixed martial artist should be. He was landing to the body, he's landing to the legs, he's throwing punches up top, but also he's mixing it up with the takedowns.
Yeah, facts.
I think because of that, that kind of favoured him. And he also got a bit of damage, although Sean Strickland saying it was a headbutt. So in terms of the damage, because Dricus' face was beat up, there's no denying that. The jabs were popping and his eye was mash up, looked bad. But that little bit of damage to Strickland, whether it was caused by a headbutt or whatever, because I thought it was the right overhand.
It was the shot. I watched
The replay, yeah, you see.
It was the headbutt.
Yeah, I see it,
Yeah, so but I don't think judges picked up on that. I don't think referee.
It was
picked
hard
up
to
on that
pick
at
up
the time.
in the initial.
Yeah, so I think because of the damage as well, I think that favoured him and that might have given him the edge as well. So yeah, for me, DDP 3-2. But it was a good fight, very good scrap. So yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Rimz.
new champion.
Nims, was you surprised? Was you surprised?
No, I wasn't surprised in that. I was surprised in the sense that he was able to do the whole 5 no problems.
Yeah.
I thought Sean, like you said, it was mostly the jab that was working for him. That was like the most significant strike. And he was headhunting. Like Sean headhunts a lot. He doesn't really go for any other target. Du Plessis mixed it up a lot more. Even when you go away from striking, even the grappling aspect of it, he was able to take him down. Sean done very well to get back up. He may have got taken down pretty much every shot.
Yeah,
nearly every shot, but he gets back up. Like, he doesn't settle.
He bounces back up, bro.
Yeah. Outside of that, I thought Strickland won. I thought he done enough. I thought it was what I would have said round 1, round 5, 2. Was it 2?
3 and 4 were definitely Dricus.
3 and 4 were definitely.
Yeah.
I had 1, 2, and 5.
1, 2, and 5.
Yeah,
I think it comes down to that second or the 5th round.
Yeah.
I think both of them were kind of questionable, but I can see people giving it to Sean.
Yeah, I'm also the same, guys. Like, listen, man, great fight, great main fight they put on for us. In the sense of the beef that built up to this fight. Sean kind of pooped out a little bit coming up to the fight. We'll probably get into that a little bit. But as for the actual fight, they went to war, man. They went to war. Dricus said that he was gonna do what he done, go and get that championship belt, and he done it in the most durable way that you could actually find a fighter to go and do it, in the sense of people questioning whether he had cardio, whether he had dog in him, because no one had actually seen him go. He was knocking. No, but I'm talking about
5-round cardio.
There you go, dog. There's a different. You know what I'm talking about. There's a deep.
You answer the questions.
I'm not saying that he can't. Dricus can take a punch in that. We've seen Dricus blooded up like in situations before where he's taken a couple shots. Even look at his eye last night. It's gonna prove that
from
he
round
can
2
go.
as well, you know.
But that's what I mean. You know, bro. That's what I said. His eye was like that from round 2. And when a man's still jabbing you out in that eye, bro, that's
People give up in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
People give up in there.
He had no determination. I didn't see it once where I see him square up, sit back. He was always trying to go forward and get the fight done.
No, facts.
So I get why the judges gave it to him. If you're looking at it of a front foot, I think he was a little bit more on the front foot than Sean Strickland throughout the majority of the fights. Fight, meaning the 25 minutes that they were in there. Sean, on that note, I think he was the cleaner striker. The significant strikes, if you look at it, kind of went to him.
Yeah, but more,
I know
But
it's
a
hard
lot
to.
of those were jabs,
let me,
though, innit?
regardless, it don't matter though. If you're gonna judge a fight, then the volume, then the damage has been seen on Dricus. I get it from the significance. If Rimz brings it up here, you'll be able to see it. You got the total strikes again. He was 44%. Dricus was 39. There's not much there on difference. Obviously, Dricus had the 55% takedown percentage with 6 actual takedowns. That's real good. And again, from that standpoint of mixing it up, that's what you do as a mixed martial artist. You mix it up because it makes it. That's why you mix it up, because now I get why the judges gave it to him. Because when it's close on the stand up, you can go now to the takedowns and be like, all right, he gave a little bit more effort there on the takedowns or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm not mad at the decision. But I just feel like the UFC is still hard to judge. It's still hard to judge. It's still hard to judge in that sense, because when you get to close fights like this, is it before they changed the rule sets? It would be like the takedowns would be really much. Dricus would have definitely won the fight on the old rule sets because of the takedowns. Do you get what I'm saying? Now it's kind of like damage, and then you got to go what round the damage was done. Because
Yeah.
if it's done early, and then do you get me?
I was gonna say
that's why it's what like. Go on.
Do you know what the rule? So like basically, you know the damage that was done to Dricus in the second round. You can't factor that into rounds 3,
3
4,
and 4.
5,
I know.
which is
But-
a bit
but-
crazy.
said something like that, I think.
Yeah, which is a bit mad because if you bust a man's eye, but then you keep on
Yeah,
hitting it,
working it,
and it
gets
gets
worse.
worse, then does that?
Yeah,
like,
it
how
has
do you
to be.
factor in that damage has been? You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that?
That's
how
why I
can you
said
say
it gets
that damage has
confusing.
been- it is
That's why I said it
confusing.
gets confusing.
It is
You know what I'm
confusing.
saying?
And
So-
it was the fight before we went live that when we was watching it, and there was a little bit of damage that was done, and then even Dominic Cruz was saying, yeah, the rule set is a bit corrupt. Like,
Yeah, I don't know about corrupt. I don't know about
Not
corrupt,
corrupt,
but I
but,
think
like,
it's
silly.
yeah, it's a bit silly,
Don't
and I
make
feel
sense.
like one championship have a bit more of a clear cut because the reason I like one's championship before I get over to you, Lankz, on this fight is just for the fact that when you have close fights like this, Dricus would have won this fight in one championship because he was going like it's clear that he was going forward. They make the rules clear. You got to be more on the front foot, and yeah, they want to see the damage that's done, but they want to see the opponent that's kind of going forward and trying more, especially in the later rounds. Because one judged the thing over the entire fight, and then they judge it towards the end of the fight, so they will go, all right, as a judge, I like the fact that in the later rounds, it was a close fight, he had more dog in him. I saw the conditioning more in him. Do you know what I mean? Which I felt that DDP had a little bit more of a Strickland, which I was a bit surprised. But Lankz, what did you think about this fight and how it went? Like,
I think, again, I agree with Rimz that Sean, for me, won 3 out of the 5 rounds. It is what it is. You knew Sean was only going to be able to use the jab in it. Like, it was how effective the jab was going to be. And I think Dricus did a good job of not allowing Sean to walk forwards because that's what Sean wants to do. Sean just wants to walk.
Yeah, it was
But
a
if
different
Sean
fight to
walked
the
at
that's
him-
facts.
Remember,
Yeah.
he's on the back foot and look how he mashed up his face.
Yeah.
So imagine he was on the
That's a
front
good
foot
point.
doing it.
Very good point.
But for me, I can't lie. I joined in and all that, but this has got to be up there with one of the worst champs I've seen in the UFC. I can't lie.
Along with Strickland, both of them.
Yeah, this
You're talking about.
this is as a championship fight.
Yeah, as a chap, yeah.
like
Quality,
man in the
quality.
past are looking at that, like real, like goats. Like Anderson Silva's laughing right now because he's thinking, in my prime, man like this get their food, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, take nothing away from him. He's actually got a decent all-round skill
Game.
set, but he is smelly. I don't rate him. It sounds mad, innit? Like he's got all-round decent game, but this can't be my UFC.
You know what? Let me give you this. His striking is not as great as you think it is as well. He hits hard when he probably hits you,
Bad.
but his striking is not as
I've said this
great.
before.
It's not as great as what you think. He's flimsy.
No.
He's got a flimsy kind of awkward style, bow-legged,
That's what it is.
bow-legged. He's
It's-
got a. He looks like a weird.
Awkwardness.
Yeah,
awkward.
penguin,
It's not polished.
style.
I said this before. Though, it's not.
Type
It's
of-
not polished, is it? So it don't look the
No
best.
disrespect to him, but yeah. Go on. What you gonna
No,
say?
yeah, just don't look the best, innit? Like, but one of the things that we saw last night was someone who hits really hard not being able to land as much. And Rimz said that before the fight. Like Sean Strickland's defense is up there with the best in the UFC.
That's another thing.
So if he goes in there with someone else and he's able to land, like bro, he landed some of them head kicks.
Yeah.
Some of them head kicks landed. You know what
Nah,
I'm
he
saying?
did.
Not,
Sean-
not flush,
yeah,
not flush,
yeah.
but they
Sean
like they
took-
glance.
Yeah. Sean took a lot of the
A
power
couple
off.
shots that he landed were heavy shots, but Sean
Yeah.
Strickland's so good at just moving his chin and
rolls
bouncing it
out
off the
and
shoulder.
yeah,
So like
yeah,
he doesn't hit that, he doesn't land as flush. But against other people who isn't doing all of those things, as well as Sean, if he lands, it could be night. You know, like I think that styles do make fights, and I think that stylistically this might have been a difficult matchup for him because Sean Strickland is difficult to wrestle. Now we saw that last
He
night.
looked strong last night.
He's
as well.
strong.
He looked strong last night. Sean
I
Strickland.
thought DDP was going to be a lot bigger than him. He weren't.
He wasn't. I told you, in frame wise, he actually
Yeah.
looked a little bit bigger than DEP.
And in the stand up, defensively, he's the best. So especially with the hands. So yeah, I think DDP goes in there against someone else. I think he could still improve and look better as the champion. I think.
So then, on that note, with you saying what you just said and what kind of panned out with last night, what actually does happen next? What actually happened next
They
with
have
him?
to.
What do you mean they have to? Because Hamza. All right, this is where it gets in. Let me give you this before any of you can shout. Let me just give you an option.
Hamza
here.
ain't done
Hold on,
nothing,
hold
bro.
on, hold on. for stardom. No, because this is interesting now. We will bring that. Middleweight's getting a bit interesting now.
Yeah, more than a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen the
It's
people
getting
throwing their name in the hat? Yeah,
Bro,
for this one.
it's getting interesting now, yeah. And this, I'm just saying for stop, as in the stars are coming out of middleweight.
Yeah,
You've got Dricus, Sean, Izzy, Pereira can potentially maybe go back down.
Pereira just dropped an IG post saying he wants to come back down.
All right, here we go. You've got Hamzat. Stop. So we're talking. We've got Bo Nickel on his way up. You know they're gonna rush him.
No,
I know,
he's still a year and a half away.
But maybe a year away. If he fights consistently and smokes guys, he might be this 2025. Cody Brundage.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he beats him
And smokes him
start fighting
and
ranked.
that's what
No,
I'm
but
saying.
on
Smokes.
JRE.
That's what I said next year.
No,
But that will come quick though.
On JRE,
if
he
he
said he
first,
wants to take it slow though.
you
did
say
say
that.
that.
You
No,
say
he
that
said
until
that. He
I
said
know,
that.
but you say that until you know
The opportunity is offered.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I'm
fair.
saying. I know, and you look good, and you know how it gets. But my point is that it's getting the superstar. My point is that there's superstars coming into this weight class. They're becoming. It's becoming a thing again in middleweight.
Yeah.
And where does
I
Dana
think
go?
superstar is a big word because DDP is not a superstar.
In America.
Neither's-
All right, MMA
In South Africa, I
neither
think
Sean-
he.
You know, in
close,
South
so.
Africa, he has had the whole rugby
Yeah,
team.
no, I'm not saying that, but I'm going superstar to me is like the Connors of the world, the Habibs, like they're big, bro. These lot are.
I know those men are
on the
mega
come up.
stars, fam. Those men are
These lot-
what them call them Nova stars or something. Them men are different. Them men are planets.
I'm
Them
talking
man
about
ain't
for the
stars no more,
UFC,
fam.
though. I'm not even comparing it to boxing where you're gonna be like a Floyd, or I'm just kind of for what the UFC's level is. They've made it into the superstar ranking of UFC stardom. If you get what I mean.
Who would you give the fight to next? Izzy.
Black Africa versus White Africa.
You really need that.
I need it.
Dana slyly.
You have to do that, man.
Last night,
the
Dana
stories there,
kinda
man. You
said
got to
it.
play on the stories, man.
Because
Hamzat hasn't really done.
Hamzat-
He struggled to beat Usman.
Not even that.
Like,
Like
and
Hamzat
then-
hasn't fought 185er in a minute, and
Ever?
hasn't fought a ranked
Really?
one, like top ranked one.
Your facts.
So he needs to do that.
I don't disagree.
Pereira, if he comes down, he's coming down to relinquish it. So it's like
But he just,
do you know
know I
he was-
don't like that.
No, go on.
Because like he just lost it. He gone up to get that belt. So you got people to deal with there now.
Do you know he was in Sean Strickland's corner last night? Pereira.
Oh, was he in the corner?
He was in Sean
Yeah,
Strickland's
nice.
corner. He was in a corner, man. But the only reason you didn't notice is because Sean never went back to his corner.
Yeah, back to one sense.
You know what I'm saying? But bear in mind, these things are things that Dana said last night, yeah? So Dana said that UFC 300, he's going to drop the main fight next week. Then someone asked him about Izzy, and he then said, I'll tell you next week. Which kind of suggests that Izzy's going to be 300. Because he literally said, I'll tell you about Izzy next week. After saying, literally the question after saying, I'll tell you about the UFC 300 headliner next week. But he previously has also said that there might be a championship versus championship fight on there. And I just assumed that it would be the winner of this fight moving up to fight Pereira or something along those lines, or Pereira versus Aspinall. But now Pereira's put his name in the mix for this fight at middleweight. That could easily be the fight. Because Izzy's injured. Remember, I think you said it last week, innit? Izzy's injured. Hamzat's got Ramadan.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I don't even. That's why I was asking you lot, because I just think like again, not superstardom. Like I didn't mean to go off the, but I'm saying for the UFC is in the middleweight where it was kind of flat before. Like Robert Whittaker is nowhere near Dricus du Plessis, as in what he's built. He's nowhere near Sean Strickland. You see. You see where I'm going with this now? I was in like they kind of like where the like he was. He's boring. He's dead boring, bro. He is though. What? Bro, who wants to listen
Who's
to
he
Robert
fighting
Whittaker
next? Who's he
talk or
fighting
whatever?
next?
Robert Whittaker's boring. Like no disrespect to him again. I don't disrespect any UFC fighter when I go off on a rant. I just try and keep it real. No one's trying to watch him or see him like maybe see him fight, but no one's trying to watch him be a star. So they're coming through and. Hamzat, what about so you're saying no Hamzat because Dana kind of slid with the Hamzat had the next title shot. He kind of said it prior.
No, he did. He
He did,
said
yeah.
it.
He's got it. So that's why I'm saying to you guys what kind of happens here. The Saudi card with him trying to fit a load of fights, even though he said
think
it's a
Hamzat
fight
would be on
night.
that.
But it's a fight night.
He said it's going to be the best fight night
Ever. What with a championship
He's
fight?
at the top of it, blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might change it to a pay-per-view because Saudi wanted a big card, didn't it?
Bro, imagine it's a fight night. You got Islam on there, Conor on there,
I
Hamzat
think
on there.
Islam will be on there.
Yeah. No, it's what I'm saying. That's his thing.
And it's a fight night.
Yeah.
That's crazy still. Man
it's
said the
not a
fight
fight.
night's
It won't
be a
better.
fight
night.
The
It won't
fight
be.
night's bigger
It
than
won't.
300.
It won't. They won't. They'll make you pay for it somehow. But on that note, shout out to Dricus Plessis. Anyone in the chat rooms got anything to say before we move on? But shout out to Dricus Plessis, man, because again he said what he was going to do and was get that victory done. He had the whole of South Africa backing him. That's one of the biggest things we've seen. Clips of the rugby team going off.
Champ, man.
Yeah. What?
Huh?
What you say? Say it again. World African champ. Yeah. All right. Cool. He says he fights out of Africa. You don't want to see the Izzy Black Africa versus White Africa thing? Does it? It won't go down in Africa, guys. Just to let you know.
No. Dana's saying he's gonna go to South Africa, bro.
Yeah, it won't happen straight away.
Because
if it happens soon, it won't happen.
It can't happen.
That's what I'm saying. That's not happening. That's what I'm saying. If you're thinking that,
if he knows
he ain't
he's
fighting
booking,
on 300 as well. I got bust. So by the way, he's not fighting on 300.
he could
That's
though.
good.
He could.
I guarantee you now, he don't fight on 300.
The one, okay. Do you know why?
I
you know why
guarantee
you might be right about that, yeah?
He's
Because remember,
effed, bro.
Dricus turned down the
I
opportunity.
know
to fight
he's
Izzy
not
before.
fighting like that, especially if they give him
Yeah,
a
you
dog.
might be right about
They
that.
give him any dogs.
He's
He's
smart.
not fighting.
He knows-
he's
he
smart.
knows what
Yeah,
he's
he's not
doing
doing that.
still.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he
just
is.
got the belt to let down Africa.
No, because you're gonna give it back.
Yeah.
So it don't matter. And real Africa.
The thing is, what he says, yeah, I understand the point that he's trying to make when he says the African thing, innit?
yeah.
Once he
Yeah.
clarified it,
It's
it
just-
made sense.
It's
But
just the way he said it.
Yeah.
From the initial jump.
He said, I'm the only person that's been born in Africa, raised in Africa, trained in Africa, done the whole thing. You get me? All these other men have
But
gone
to
to
be fair,
Europe,
though, black people are
to
too
Australia.
Because he's not wrong. We take everything. Black people are very sensitive.
he's-
You say anything.
wait,
You see us here. We say anything out of our race. It's fine. It's fine. We can call everyone we want.
saying.
But you see us here.
I get it,
As
I
soon
get
as
it.
anyone says anything, they didn't even hit. He didn't even hit the word N word. He didn't hit the N
Yeah,
word.
but he's African. He
didn't
should be allowed to say it, innit? That's clearly what
No,
we're doing, innit?
what the hell?
But no. But this is
Man
this
say
is
he's
how
African.
it is, innit?
So,
Somehow.
what you got to say?
But I'm saying, if he was from South Africa, the exact same person, but was 5 shades darker, yeah, no one would say anything. Because a black man or a mixed race man having the point in it. Nah, I was born in Africa, raised in Africa, but because it's a white man.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
what
a
opposites of
stigma.
what he said
That's
were
what I
crazy.
said. What black people are sensitive as
That's
well.
the only problem.
Because what if a white guy was born in Jamaica, clean like he's gonna say I'm more Jamaican like M the R. It's jokes. He's a real one, don't you know? M the R's a real one. That's my gang Greeny
Have you
there,
seen
bro.
what she
Shout out to
said?
him. Yeah, you go. He's a real. Yeah,
Yeah,
try.
on a major thing.
But he actually is more Jamaican. Like it's true though. If you're in there with the culture, sometimes you don't have to be born somewhere. If you go there more,
You can't say.
he didn't say that though. He didn't actually say that. If you actually
Yeah,
come
yeah,
out,
yeah.
go and watch it. He didn't say I am. He just said she said I'm more Jamaican, and all he said is like, no, you're not. In the
Like,
sense
when was
of,
the last time
he
you've
didn't
been?
say
You don't know?
I'm Jamaican. He just said no, you're not. In the sense of no, you are not. You might be able to say that, but you are not. Because when the last time I go there 2-3 times a year, and I'm with the people, I can walk down alleyways and spot the whole way more people. I know way more people in Jamaica than you. So that's actual fact. Sometimes we're born into a culture, but it don't necessarily mean,
Make
that
you a part.
that makes you, you got to be a part of the culture because being born and being a part of something's two different things. You know what I mean?
You're not bred there.
There you go. But anyway, let's move on because we'll get into some culture, become a culture podcast. We ain't trying to do that. We're back onto the UFC 297. Shout out to Dricus Plessis. We're going to move on to the next fight, which was another
Malott.
title fight.
Oh.
This is where this guy, the only guy, I'm going to start with you, Raquel Pennington versus Bruno
Kinder Bueno
Silva.
got eaten up like a chocolate
Listen, this fight here was a bit disappointing for a title fight of this caliber. This is what you want to talk about smelly caliber championship level fighting.
Yeah, but I'm smart. I didn't watch the fight. I didn't watch the fight. All I know, like, tell me if I'm wrong in the chat. The reason I said Pennington, I said to these two before you came in, was she's been in this division for too long, bro. To not, like, I'm not saying Bruno Silva, she's not good, yeah?
I said Bruno Silva.
Whatever she's done, Pennington's done it in this division. Twice over. Every time she gets near it, she loses. Like, so now the belt has been relinquished, and it's not Penna she's fighting. It just made sense. Experience alone. It's like, you know, like football, yeah, you know the teams that are going to be in and around the top 4. If Man City leaves the league, it ain't going to be like Fulham winning the league. Still going to be the same teams around it. So that's what I'm saying. Like, she's been around it. So she's had to win, bro.
That makes sense. I like the way you broke that down still. Actually makes sense. What do you think about this, Rimz? I know you're not a fan. That's why. Man's all right. Let's. I'm gonna move on to Greeny. I'll try to go back to Rimz in a minute. He's having a mental breakdown. Man's having a mental breakdown. Hey, Rick Greeny, what do you think about this? Because you had round 1 finish submission. Yeah. So did I think. And that's and that was a bit. That was the only way it looked like she could have got her out of there because she really gassed out badly,
bro.
It was bad from her. That's not championship level.
No.
You can't get past 2.5 rounds.
You know, what Lankz said is accurate though. Like in terms of when you look at Pennington's record since 2013, she's been in there with killers, bro. Do you get me? She's been in there with Andrade straight away. She lost against Andrade, came back and beat her. She's been in there with who else did we say? Holly Holm. Like everyone, bro. Amanda. Everyone in the division she's been in there with. Do you know what I mean? And she's not always come out favourably.
She's like a Europa League team.
Yeah. No, that's great. She's Roma, fam. You get me? Like sometimes she'll win a thing, and last night she won the thing. But yeah, I mean this boy. I mean the whole pay-per-view for me, yeah. Like I think I said it midweek. I was more excited for the press conference than the actual fights. Which I know that sounds a bit mad, but then Strickland and DDP made up before the press conference. That ruined the press conference, and then the main card was just doo-doo, fam. Like I was disappointed.
Definitely.
I was disappointed in the main card, other than the DDP Sean Strickland fight. Like,
we'll cover the card.
Mediocre.
We'll cover the card. We'll cover the card. We're gonna.
This was mediocre, man.
The card was bruv. The card was.
But you said the only one Strickland. I think there was a bit more than that on the main card.
Well, go on.
Really?
All right. So the Mike Malott fight was decent. It was decent because of the turnaround.
It was a bit of a boring fight though.
Yeah, I get you, but it was decent though to watch.
It was a landslide until it weren't.
I get you. It's because I think the hype for Mike Malott was a lot, and then he really let the kind of
he won the fight
down. But
we're gonna get that.
Yeah.
We might as well go on to that now, bro.
No, before we move on.
We can't move on. Go on.
No. Oh, did you want to say something?
No, I was just going to talk about that, but I know you're going to talk about that. Go on.
I was seeing Saxby saying this. We need a WUFC. We do not, bro. We do not, bro.
Man said separate the team.
We do not, bro. Because I'll be honest with you, people are not going to watch that, bro. People are not going to watch that.
No.
It'll be like boxing, bro. You'll watch the top card, bro.
You watch Zhang. You watch
Zhang
the
and
top
Yan of the card, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Zhang versus Yan.
There's not enough female dedicated fighters like that unless you really go and surface the world like Asia hard and try and gather them up. This is not. There's just not.
I'm sure there's an African woman out there that should be.
They ain't been discovered yet, innit?
Yeah. She's
No,
probably
facts.
punching up man and all sorts.
Doing the Francis
down
thing. Been
everything,
working on the
bro.
sandmines.
Bamboo
You know what I'm saying?
hands. Gone.
Yeah.
Like-
Nah, you're right, you know.
220 pounds, Patricia.
You know that.
And it's gonna be mad if she's a white woman. It's gonna be mad if she's a white woman as well, you know. If she's a white African as well, that would be crazy, blood.
You know, like old school FIFA when you're playing manager mode and you can send scouts out for 3 months, 6 months, or 9 months. Like no one's gone to Africa for 9 months
facts.
and gone looking in the UFC. Why?
I hate you though.
Bro, I'll do it. Pay me the money. I'll stay out there for 9 months and fight.
There must be some women because the way we got beat as kids, man. Some of our mums
grandma taking
and
doors
grandmas,
off
man,
and-
they were
Come on,
on
man.
war, bro. They were on war mode. So I hate you. But yeah, they need to spice up this division, the women's bantamweight, a little bit. They need to find a way to do it. Otherwise, it's just gonna die. Because strawweight and flyweight is not as. This is bad bantamweight. Strawweight and flyweight is not as. It's bad, kind of ish. It's just not as bad.
Strawweight's calm.
It's
Strawweight's calm.
Yeah, it's calm, but it needs to still be improved though.
Bro, it's like
It still needs to be
look at
improved.
this. The next fight we're gonna see is Pennington versus Pena. Bro, this ain't 2013 or 14 or this is 2024, bro. And that's the next fight. Like, fam, what are we do? We're stuck in the past in that division. Like,
That's facts. I hate you.
that's the disappointing thing with this division. But
Well, women. I don't think women age in UFC like men. They don't take as much brutal damage. I think the carnage. Like, I'm being honest.
Prime is as bad.
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah.
But that could be because
The consistency of fighters. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You can say
When they
that.
come in,
That's my
when they're
point.
coming
Mhm.
out.
Yeah.
It's sharp.
Well, shout out to Raquel Pennington getting that belt. She done what she needed to do. But we're going to move on because we're going to stay on here forever. Cool. Next fight, this is what we were talking about. Neil Magny versus Mike Malott. Disappointing performance from Mike Malott because we had so much expectations from the people. They said that was going to be the next GSP from the way he used to fight or way he used to compared to what he done last night. Because he controlled the first 2 rounds. And to be honest with you, I still don't think he looked bad because he could have won this fight. My problem why I'm disappointed with him is IQ wise. You could, if you just hanged in there, you win the fight. You got knocked out of that fight with 20 seconds left on that clock. That's bad IQ, and that was give up. The referee should have stopped it way earlier than he got stopped. He gave you so much chances. He said, bro, you're in Canada. The referee said, bro, we're in Canada. There has been no Canadian men that has won tonight on this card.
7, you know.
I'm giving you a chance, bro. Please, get up. Neil Magny was smacking him up with the last 40 seconds to go. 20 seconds of that, the referee could have stopped it within any time. The last 20, the referee said, all right, I've had enough. I've seen enough. And Mike Malott was just laying there like just feeling sorry for himself, bro. What? Bro, where's your heart? Where's your condition? You're in Canada. Where's your grit? Your determination? Where's your dog? Where's your bull? Where's your manship, bro? And no, listen, let me tell you something now. Credit to Neil Magny. I know why you give him credit for this type of performance.
He's 2 fights away from the belt.
Credit to Neil. I'm not going to give no discredit to Neil Magny, but I'm well disappointed in Mike Malott because that was for me more IQ of just being able to hang in there for 20 more seconds, and even if you had lost the last round, you would have run the first 2 rounds.
Bro, he won 14 minutes and 30 seconds of the fight. That's what's crazy. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Magny weren't in the fight at all until he was, and then it was too late, man. It's poor still, man. Mike Malott, yeah, it's not even back to the drawing board for him, you know.
It's not.
Legit, yeah. I'm saying, I know this sounds crazy, but he doesn't have a chance. He is someone who I'm saying, go to PFL, bro. Because you ain't going to win the UFC belt. You ain't, like, bro, he's never been ranked. He's never been ranked.
Well, that was his chance.
That was his chance. And he lost it.
It wasn't a bad loss.
No, but that's a terrible loss.
No,
that's a terrible loss, bro.
I think
you've been found out. You've been found out.
It's a cardio thing, man.
Yeah, but can you sort that? That's what I'm saying. Can you sort that?
But it weren't just cardio. It's heart as well, bro.
Yeah,
like you've been found out, bro. If you can stick in there with man, he will give up.
Yeah.
Like
Neil Magny shouldn't have thumped you out of there like that.
He shouldn't.
Bro, when have you ever seen Neil Magny knock man out, bro?
TKOs, like.
We're talking about feather fist, man, you know.
Yeah.
Bro, and he knocked man out. Left man on his face plant.
Did man do old school WWE and get the sledgehammer when the ref weren't looking?
Bro, I don't. Boom.
Because he can't knock out nothing, bro.
It's true though.
That position though is a tiring position to get out.
It don't matter. That's hard. That's where Greeny's correct.
That's a mad.
Don't matter.
Bro, he's an old man as well, bro.
It don't matter. It's true. It's true though. This is your time. You're 32. I said it. This is your age where you should show your prime and determine that you should have no reasons to be going wrong here. At 32, he hasn't fought a lot. I get it in the at the top level. Yeah. I get that. So maybe we were over boosting him, but that's because again he had so much finishes going all the way up.
But this ain't a mad top level fight. It's like cool. It's ranked, but it's not like
it's gatekeeperish.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but to see if you can pass the gatekeeper.
I would say Neil Magny is probably better than 13th, if I'm being honest, that division.
In that division,
yeah, just because I think that like he doesn't win against like what you're saying as a gatekeeper. He doesn't beat the elite, but he beats everyone else. He does,
and he loses to some good fighters.
Yeah, but he's
can lose to
consistently
some
throughout
good
his career.
fighters.
He's done
not
that,
great fighters. He can lose to a good fighter as well. I've seen him lose to a good fighter, but you're right. He won't lose to a bad fighter.
No,
and you have to have cardio to beat Neil Magny.
Yeah.
You have to have cardio. He's got cardio
that
for
clinch
years.
game.
Yeah,
like that's kind of how the clinch position was kind of how it started, isn't it? Because he tried to go for
and then he tried to pull him down. Guillotine just slammed him down, and then that was it. Yeah, I'm disappointed in Mike. Still,
but I just don't see where he goes from here at 32 years old.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying? I think the rebuild is such a hard job at this point. I think the UFC ain't gonna give him another chance like that to really break through again. I don't think. You know,
that's
a shame. Man. Still, it's a shame.
That is a sad.
Bro. You remember when I was sat in was like Mexican MMA might be dead after one night, bro. Canadian MMA is done, fam. It's finished, fam.
Yeah.
I bet Drake bet on all of them as well, bro. You get me? He's finished. Rimz must have taken photos with hell of them. You get me?
Secretly, man, goes on. They all
They're
finished.
done up, bro.
No, Rimz just touched the flag. He just touched the Canadian flag. Everyone got affected.
0-7, bro. 0-7.
Yeah, that's mad.
That's
man.
crazy, fam.
Oh man, well let's move on to the next fight, which was another middleweight bout. Sean Strickland's best friend, he calls Chris Action Man Curtis versus Marc-Andre. Well, his name's Marc-Andre. Go on,
Barriault.
say it.
Yeah.
I'm not impressed with this guy, bro. Barriault, I don't like, bro. He's not a good fighter. he's so just. I don't know why. He's a PFL Bellator fighter. Literally, as in skill level, like he's just rubbish, bro. I'm not even capping. He's not good.
Rubbish.
No, he is. No, I don't mean to disrespect. I don't like to say that about no fight. I shouldn't say that, bro, because I'm not the one that goes in the cage. You beat the shit out for me, bro. Like, no disrespect. I know that, bro. But I'm just being honest in the sense of like what I see on the team. You got no technical ability, no technique. Action Man's got clean boxing. That's all he's got. But it's clean. He just looks He kicks wild. He throws wild. Everything's just wild. From the beginning to the end of the fight, I didn't like anything. Even though it was a split decision, I didn't like anything I saw from him. Me personally, innit?
I don't really know how it was a split either. To be
Yeah.
honest. I think he lost pretty much every round.
Yeah.
Like, how he got beat up.
Yeah, I don't get it. I didn't get the.
The judges were moving mad all night, though. To be
They
fair,
were. The judges. Yeah. I don't know if it's because they went overseas.
I hear it.
bro, like, Canadian MMA fam.
What do you think about Chris Curtis?
Chris Curtis.
Yeah.
No, I thought he was slow. I started slow. Like you said, boxing's good. It took him a while to get. It took him a while to get the fight going. It was a bit standoffish in the first round, but as it went on, it got into a bit of a in the inside fighting, like a lot of in the clinch work and like elbows and then dirty boxing. Yeah, Chris Curtis for me. Yeah, he won that fight. I don't think Barriault done that much really. Yeah, I know Chris Curtis, but Chris Curtis at the same time doesn't.
Yeah, click the button.
Impress me
Yeah,
like
you don't
that
click.
either.
You don't
It's
press
a
the
bit like
button and be
Magny,
like,
though,
yeah.
innit? It's a bit like Magny. Like, he'll win.
Yeah,
and then he'll lose.
It's like Magny. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You
He's
gotta
not
have
gonna
man
beat
in
the
there.
top guys.
He fought with Bellator, right?
No, I think
PFL. It was PFL.
PFL,
Sorry, I thought he fought Bellator
some
and
other
PFL.
smaller ones, but yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, because he was late into UFC. He just come recently
yeah.
in that sense.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's move on. We don't have to stay here because we'll just be here with this poor. Again, this card was poor in that sense of like they just stuck a load of Canadians in here. But I do really want to talk about this next fight. I really, really want to talk about this next
I
fight.
like this fight.
So did I, and I'm
Yeah.
That's what I
disappointed.
was thinking.
I-
You said
No,
No,
I'll be honest.
no.
Dana rubbished it though.
Yeah, I just about to, all right, hold on. Let's
he
get into
rubbished
it.
it.
Hold on. No, hold on. Let's get into it. Arnold Allen versus Movsar Evloev. Gav.
Never better
Cheated,
than
man.
Russian. Told you.
Cheated though, you know.
All right,
Cheated.
let's talk about this fight because I thought this fight was actually good.
Yeah.
It was probably one of the better fights of the night. And Dana didn't like it. He rubbished Evloev, even though I think he had a good performance, and I thought he done what he needed to do to win. Like again, I don't know why Dana really hates him like that.
I reckon
they
it's
hated on
management or something.
Habib as well, man.
They hated on Meg
No, but
and Kalayev.
No, but
Till
I
he
don't
knocked
think
out
Habib was hated on like how he hated on Evloev. Bro, the way he was talking about Evloev is like, fam, I might cut this man. Like it didn't make
Yeah,
sense.
he
why
was like,
talking that.
people need to get back their money or something like.
Yeah, he said it
people
was a
don't
letdown
deserve-
for the
Yeah,
fans.
let down for the fans, bro. He's moving mad with him, bro. He's moving mad with him when he's winning. He's like, "What's he on? Like a 17-win streak?
Yeah.
Like you're just disrespecting man. He's one of your he's one of your fighters, you know, with a win streak, and he's Russian that can bring in more
Undefeated,
eyes.
bro.
I know it gets the job done. What did he do? All right, guys, tell me. Yeah, I'm gonna get to the Arnold Allen bit in a minute. But what did Evloev do so wrong in this fight to make Dana hate him? What can you lot see? We watched the fight. We all watched the fight.
I'll tell you
What
what
could
it
you
is.
have seen that you didn't
No,
really like?
I'll tell you what it is with him. He can't finish a fight. He's not gonna get submissions. He's not gonna get knockouts. And I think Dana's like, what he does doesn't sell to the wider market. So yeah, for people that are actual fans of MMA, you can watch an Evloev performance and be like, that was dominant. It was a great performance. ... But to everyone else, it's like, I don't want to watch that.
Yeah.
Imagine that's a main event.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, can I? Before I get to you, Rimz. No, go on, Rimz. What you got to say?
No, I was just gonna add to your point, like saying he's not gonna get submissions. When I was watching it, there's loads of opportunities where he could have taken the back, and I was like, why is he not like going for the back in these like kind of opportunities? So maybe that kind of tells me like he's not comfortable.
He's risk averse
in them situations. Like it's not his preferred way to try end the fight. Like,
he just wants to win.
Yeah,
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
So
it's not to say that he can't do it.
Man.
Yeah,
So my problem with that, which I don't really have a problem with because the rules are the rules. But my point is, ain't in the rules to get the dub.
100%.
Ain't the rule to get the dub. Bro. When Chelsea won 1-0, all them years of Mourinho when he first come in, it was 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. Didn't he become one of the? Thank you. Didn't Mourinho become one of the best managers after? Everyone was like, oh, this guy's boring. He just comes in and gets 1-0. And didn't he become one of the greatest managers we've ever seen? So I'm just giving a point of why didn't Dana then change the rule set of the UFC and again make it more like one championship where you're forced to fight.
Yeah.
How can you moan at a man when he's doing your rules? You tell me to come to work, show up, do my hours.
Clocked in and everything.
I clocked in, bro. Done my hours. Done everything professionally. You just don't like me for some weird reason, bro. And I'm just quiet.
Yeah.
Because I'm not loud and shouty and entertained. I don't make no problems for the business, but I don't draw no eyes for the business. I'm just doing my job.
Yeah.
What's the problem? You need to change as the boss the outcome of the rule set of what needs to happen on a day-to-day then for then to get a better performance out of me then, innit? Am I correct?
But this is my problem with what you just said, because as much as you're right, the rule set that is in place last night messed up. Because if Mark Goddard, who is a British referee, had followed the rule set that was in place set by Dana and commissions and ... then Arnold Allen would have had a victory last night because them knees were legal.
But this is the thing again, though. Going back to it, the grey area of the rule sets, and the amount of times the rules change, and if you're in this state or if you're in this country,
Thank you, cuz.
bro. It's all long, man. And this is why. And to be honest, the need to a grounded opponent rule set is
Get rid of that.
fugazi, bro.
Trust it.
Yeah.
Like the elbow. Like the down to elbow.
Like, it's a fight,
Trust that.
bro.
It's a fight. Trust that
me,
shit.
man. Because
Innit?
people are stalling in
Brother.
that position, man.
Bro,
that's
tell
why I
them.
like the one. We were saying it
Thank you.
yesterday. The one rule set. If you're on your knees, you're grounded. You get needs. Don't stall. Move.
Ask what happened to Demetrius Johnson.
Yeah.
When he got asked what happened to Gary Tonon.
Yeah.
Remember Tonon?
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Man was out cold. None of that, bro. And stop, and it makes you fight, and then you get more entertainment out of it. You see? I'm not being funny, but you see. No one thought Demetrius was gonna get starched like that until it happened.
Yeah.
You kind of get it. So
DJ
like
gave
I
it
said,
right back as well, though.
that's my point. Made you hungry. You see it then? You
and
see it?
obviously, when you look at it, when you look at the rules that you have in the UFC now, there's a reason why Pride was more entertaining.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Of course.
The rules, innit?
Stuntman, fam.
The rules.
Bro, Cards, going back to what you just said, I want to see what you just said, Greeny. What did Demetrius go in there after and do?
Same thing, bro.
Why?
Revenge,
Against who?
bro.
Against a massive.
Yeah.
He was like twice the size as big as what's his name again?
The guy,
The Brazilian guy that
Oh,
Demetrius fought like 3 times. What's his
What's
name?
his name?
I can't remember. What is his name? In one championship, guys, you all know Demetrius. I can't. Mose. I can't remember because of an M. I think I can't remember.
Marias.
Marias.
Yeah, it's Mariah.
Yeah. Right. 3 times they fought. Right.
Yeah.
Twice. Yeah, and then the third. Yeah, and then Demetrius won twice. Yeah, but the second one when he got him back, Demetrius is like twice. Like,
He's a lot smaller. Yeah.
A lot smaller than him.
Yeah.
He's like Moraes is like twice the size of Demetrius. He come back and heck it. Was Demetrius known for that prior?
Knee his face off.
No.
For finishing any fight, blood.
No, finishing not, but like that brutal.
No,
Where he brutally knocked him out.
Yeah.
Was he known for that? No, not in the UFC. That's why he got cut. Do you see it? The hunger. You just make the rule
Play to
sets
your
different.
rule set.
Thank you. It's a place of your rule set.
Don't violate, man. Man said, come on.
No, but they cut him.
They kind of cut him.
They
man.
cut him.
Didn't they trade him
Bro,
for Ben
it's not
Askren?
trading,
He was
that's a cut.
valuable, so they
Yeah.
didn't cut him.
They
They were
that's-
value for them.
That's cut. Bro, if I don't want you from an
Basically-
NBA team, what do they when you trade?
Bro, but they
That's a
basically
cut.
traded him for Ben Askren, bro. That's cutting, man.
That's
bro.
cutting, man. What's Ben? Thank you. And Ben Askren
That's
fought twice,
cutting, man.
and then got kneed.
He
into
fought
a section.
twice, and for a total of 1 minute and 12 seconds, fam. You get me? One of them was the silly robbery thing with Robbie Lawler, and then the other one was him just getting.
Imagine
queff.
having Demetrius in the little flyweight spin-off now with the mix around with you that got Moreno.
No, he'd be at
you got-
bantamweight now, bro.
Cool.
Could you imagine him at bantamweight now
Yeah,
in that division?
that would have been interesting. Oh man, but again, needed grounded opponents. I get why you was a bit angry, because guys, this was the first card of the main, like the first fight of the main card, and this set off Greeny, man. This set off Greeny for a reason, because Greeny needed some points on this league table, and Greeny didn't get no points.
Are we moving on to that now?
We're gonna do it.
Bring up the.
You're gonna bring it up and tell the
Oh,
people
you
why.
got league tables and everything.
Yeah,
Oh, we're coming fresh for 2024.
We
Yeah.
got to update, man.
Didn't
We
have
got-
any of this when I was winning
So-
though.
We got to edit and update. We got to tell the people what's going on.
Well,
Dum,
The
this
amount
like
of
news.
stuff I've won in this cave, but I've never seen no league board, table, no nothing.
Alright, so Bragz, what you on now, man?
So from last night, yeah, what am I on? What points wise?
Yeah.
So I had 16 from last night. I was the
16.
leading. I'm gonna go
So
card
what's
from card.
that?
So I won last night's card. Rim won.
I gotta do the
Week
add-ups
one.
now, man.
Yeah, I'm
So
gonna do
you-
the add up. So 16 plus.
Don't help him.
26.
Don't help him.
Who's me? I'm not
Don't
good at maths. 44.
Oi, 42, my brother.
I'm only good when I see paper in my hands. I don't get enough of it. That's why I'm not good at maths.
It's a league.
I'm real. I need more money. You see, when I get more money, my maths will, trust me.
Yeah, you can count it.
Because I'm not up
Physically,
like that.
you can get-
Yeah. Because I'm not
Well,
up
here
like
it
that.
What's
is.
Greeny on?
Greeny, eh?
16.
Bro, that's easy.
don't even
Just
worry,
free,
man.
he only had 3 points from last night.
Oh, damn.
So we're gonna.
Damn.
Goddamn.
Hey,
Goddamn.
Bragz is doing math, so call that 20.
You know,
Alright.
cool. That 20 with an update. With an upgrade.
Round it up, fam.
What's the next one?
Lankz, you didn't do too bad. You got 15 points. You was a point one point behind me,
That's
bro.
how bad it is.
So yeah, 48. That's not bad at all.
Goodness gracious.
And then Rimz, you didn't do bad. You had 11 points from last night. You had that up. You're on 52. Boom. So now the league table has changed. It looks all different. We have a monthly winner. So the first week's winner was Rimz. On the first, hold on.
the
The
month
first
of
week,
January.
the first week's card, you won the first week, as in points total value. I won the second week's card, which was this pay-per-view, in points total. But the overall month winner was Rimz with a total of 50. Show the people there. With a total of 52 points for this month. Hold on, Drippy. Man said he's got new chains. Man We're trying to be belt chains. Belt chains. Hey, look at him,
boy.
Drippy. All right.
This is
So-
stiff.
Yeah, it's stiff. You got to loosen it up, bro. It's
Yeah,
tight. Yeah, you got. Yeah,
See,
yeah.
he's not used to holding the belt.
He's not
He's not used to
holding
holding the belt.
Hey, listen that, really, boy. 50. Oh, had a Velcro. Jeez. 52 points from Rimz,
Yeah, that's an impressive month. That over 2
followed
months. I'm not mad at that.
by Lankz. That was shortly behind with 48 points.
It's the female
He
fighters.
was
that
he
you
was
didn't
there.
do good
He,
still.
yeah, he was closely behind. He weren't far. It was a good month. Followed by myself with 42 points, with a bad fall off with the guy that has to now
What you doing, though?
to the full
What you doing?
I guess it's to be
Dum,
decided.
dum,
fam. I got decided.
People in the chat. I'm calling you.
Make sure you keep this energy.
Calling you.
Do you understand? We're humble. I'm humble.
Yeah.
But this guy's shy.
What are we doing, man? What are we
You
doing?
get back
Look
on
at him,
it.
look at him,
Yeah,
yeah?
right.
With a belt on. Look at where's the
My
belt.
week, just remember I didn't say anything, bro. I'm here.
So what we're gonna do, guys, yeah, I think the best option to do for this, we'll come up with 10 options and we'll put them in the hat. From the hat, we can create 10 options.
And then
We'll,
I'll
we'll
pick
make
it.
them out throughout the week,
So,
and we'll do it on next week.
Let's go.
We'll do it on
People
next.
in the audience,
You could
if you
not-
have like
Suggestions.
suggestions, put it in the chat and we'll take them down by the end of the pod. If they're like reasonable in it, like we'll put it in the hat also, and then it just gets picked out randomly.
And then what
But
next week?
Rimz will pick it up because he's the winner. That's
I'll
the
pick
fair.
it.
No, No, you mad?
Yeah, but it's
the
gotta be
winner
like a
gets the
random
pick.
thing.
No.
Yeah, like a
the
shuffle
winner.
thing.
Yeah, we
and
shuffle
like
the
a raffle
hat.
thing.
Yeah, and the
yeah,
winner
yeah.
gets the. That's fair. The winner of
Oh,
the
yeah,
league
it don't matter
table
who
gets the
picks it
winner.
out if it's a random thing. I don't mind that.
Yeah,
That's
winner.
cool.
Yeah, it's
that's
random.
cool.
Yeah, we juggle it
that's
up. We
cool.
fold it up. You don't get to see. Rimz just picks it out randomly.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
next
sweet
week.
with that.
So we're gonna come up with 10 ideas, guys.
Getting picked out of the dum hat. Show them the hat.
Show them the hat. Where's that?
Put your hat on.
Bragz took it home. Bragz took it home with him.
Is that, that's coming in this hat. Go on, show them live, Lanko.
Now you
Like-
wait.
Yeah, you got
I'll slap it on.
dom.
You the teacher as well. You can't answer no questions.
You see it?
Spin it, spin it.
Yeah, spin it. Go on, Rimz. Oh, you see it? So it's gonna be stuff like this. Eat a Scotch bonnet. Live on camera, you got to
That
eat a
was the
Scotch
one I was
bonnet.
saving
No
as well, you
water.
know.
No water for 2 minutes.
No, what? No,
Yeah, you got to
water.
bite it. Yeah, no water for 2 minutes, bro. You got to hold it. But yeah,
No,
bro,
man,
that's
no,
these are good forfeits.
I was suggesting
We
that.
got vials, bro.
I was suggesting that one.
Good show,
I was
yeah.
suggesting that one. So I don't
Bro,
mind
we
that.
got
I
one.
can yam Scotch
Yo,
bonnet.
bro, what do you mean you're mad today? You're not getting scared. This is a real show, bro. You think this is what easy? What? Pour a whole bucket of water on his head outside
Line
in the
up the
cold.
bucket, fam. I'm
A
all
whole
up for
bucket
that.
of cold ice water straight on his head.
Catch up, you man.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm already
Yeah,
ill
me.
for
I'm
that.
trying to
Trying
Come-
to
come-
cut the pod, bro.
Guys, give us some ideas
as
what
long as it
Greeny
does
has to
use
do.
Yeah, we'll take him down.
We'll take him
we got
down.
one already. Spurs shirt to the Spurs game, but I don't know how you getting tickets though.
Well, the man them are conscious. See, just remember.
I'll give you a Spurs shirt.
I get you a Spurs ticket.
Yeah.
I'm only asking for one because no one's going with you. You're doing that shit by yourself and recording.
I think I'm doing up expressions vlogs.
You and
fam.
expressions.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this for free, fam. I ain't going to no Spurs game, fam.
So we want some good ones for Greeny. We'll, again, over the week, you can DM us in the Instagram. You know, give us some ideas in the YouTube comments or whatever.
Yeah, in the
And
comments.
In the
yeah,
comments,
'cause
slap
we
them.
need the algos.
Yeah, man. Slap
A
the
like.
comments.
What
Hit
we
the
saying?
like
What we
button.
saying?
What we saying, Rimz? Tell the people what we saying. What we on?
What 8 likes? And there's 11 of you, so we need some more. Come
Guys,
on, man.
guys, hit the like button.
on,
If you
man.
haven't hit
Some
the
of
like
them likes
button.
are from people that have already clocked out.
Ducked out,
you,
yeah.
You man need to. There's about 5 of you watching, bro.
We know, hit the like. You know it's gladly appreciated. So, yep, some pranks for Greeny. And then on that note, let's cover some prelims. Let's get into the prelims quickly. Brad Katona versus Garrett
That was alright
Armfield.
fight. That was alright.
Yeah, it was a right fight.
alright
Armfield
fight.
got the victory. Back and forth. Charles Jourdain versus Sean Woodson. A
Touch
bit of
Sean
controversy.
Woodson, man.
Yeah, what Dana said about this.
What did he say?
Dana very rarely Bruce very rarely messes up.
He never messed up though. Have you heard
But
it
he
back?
says it.
Have you heard it back? He
What
actually
did we
says
hear?
Sean.
What did we hear?
No. So basically, yeah, he goes
Okay.
short, but it sounded a little bit like, you know, when who was it? Last night that was like, oh, Sean sometimes kind of sounds like Charles, and all us men were like, he's an idiot, blood. Why did he say that? Who was it that said it last
Me.
night? No, but which of the commentators said it last night?
Alec.
John Alec. John Alec said, oh yeah, Charles and Sean kind of sound the same. You was
Yeah,
like, no, that's silly. Bro, I can't lie. Sean and Charles kind of sounds the same still. When you listen back to it, he actually 100%
It's the way
says
he
Sean.
says it. Not,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
that
yeah.
it sounds the same, bro.
He says Sean,
in an
but
English format of
Yeah,
language,
yeah.
Charles, Sean does not sound the same, bro.
Yeah, but
I'm
his name's
sorry,
Charles,
bro.
not Childs.
Rimz, tell him.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No, I
That's
hear
crazy.
you. Of course.
Do you know
of
what I
course.
mean? But I know
No,
what you
but-
mean. It's just the way Bruce gives
Yeah,
the... He gives
The
the extra spice,
pronunciation
the
of it.
pronunciation. He puts
But,
that sauce on it.
Sean Woodson basically said he see Charles Jourdain's corner start celebrating, so he just thought he lost. So he said he's walking out the cage, and man said, "Nah,
But he
nah,
didn't.
don't leave."
He didn't
Don't
lose
go
though. I don't know. Yeah, he
No, he
really
definitely
didn't
won the
lose.
fight,
He
definitely.
definitely won the fight.
100.
Yeah, I don't know what
Charles
happened.
Jourdain, another one of them guys that wins some fights, looks really impressive, and then goes and loses.
He struggled with the range, man.
Yep.
That range. Yeah.
But Woodson looks huge at featherweight though, as well.
Yeah,
man.
got good range. He's got good range.
Yeah. With them
Imagine
long-
him versus Volk. Mad.
Who's that? Sean Woodson.
Yeah. Bro, his head's about as big as
That's
Volk.
Volk's body.
Volk, generally, bro.
All right, moving on quickly, running down. You lot watch this. I didn't watch this.
This
This
was
one
a
coming.
decent fight.
I didn't watch this
Remember
one
we was
coming.
watching it.
Oh,
Yeah.
this was a good scrap,
this was
yeah.
a decent
You said it
fight,
went the
man.
wrong way, though, innit?
Yeah, this was the rematch. So Tavares is coming overweight. I think he missed weight by 4 pounds, isn't it? And yeah, like he landed a shot that caused some damage on Cide, but I still had it 2-1 to Cide, and the bookies had it. He was going into the last round. He was the -600 favorite to win the fight. So they obviously fought that, and then obviously they gave it to Tavares. So, but I think in Contender Series the fight ended in a bit of a weird way. I think there was a stoppage that maybe shouldn't have been a stoppage. That's why they ran this back. So this was supposed to end all of the confusion as to who's better.
Yeah.
But then there was even more confusion. So I think Dana was talking about possibly running it back for a third time. But their styles mixed well. It was a very good fight. For me, that was fight of the night. So yeah.
Okay. Makes sense. Moving on. Oh, Viv,
She got annihilated.
She got disrespected
Babes
in there.
got annihilated.
Mama's my man.
She got annihilated, bro.
She was face down, bro.
Broski.
She was face down, Lanko, bro.
Broski.
Is that how you like them? That's face down. Robert, do you think it was a great performance from Yeah. Dominant.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Very from the jump.
From the jump, innit? Off the rip.
When she took her into that world. Yeah,
It was it.
It was over, man. Yeah, man.
All right, cool.
You know what I mean?
That was a wrap. Well, we had a couple early prelims. You want to go over them? Sam Patterson.
Shout out Sam Patterson.
Shout out Sam
actually.
Patterson got the submission win.
Moved up
That's
a weight
nice.
class as well.
Yeah.
He was a lightweight. He was a 6'3" lightweight. Like,
That's
he's up.
jacked.
6'3" at welterweight is still.
Still big.
Still big at the weight class.
I think Corey, boys with him still.
Okay.
But yeah. All right, sweet man. Yeah, it was a good performance still.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
quick submission thing still. Yeah.
Okay. And then
I'm happy she lost.
Jafudicus. Yeah. She lost. Yeah. you
Yeah, I
happy
heard
with
it was a dominant fight. I ain't even watched it back fully, but it was
Jimmy
dominant.
Flick. He had a
didn't even
nice
see the Jimmy
submission.
Flick fight.
I saw the submission. It was
Yeah,
nice.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was nice. Still.
Alright,
Yeah.
sweet.
Malcolm Gordon's.
Cool. What else do we have? We had the one I watched last 3 fights.
Did you watch Contarani? Did you watch Contarani? Tell the people I can say these man
This
names
one,
better than
yeah.
any American.
Hey, he almost got.
Brother,
Shot. He got so lucky, yeah.
Cuz.
Bro.
Did you watch it, cuz?
Yeah, I just finished watching that before we came in there. Yeah.
Cuz
that's
he
right.
was so
That's
lucky.
mad,
Right at the end, when I
That's
told
mad,
you, watch, I
yeah,
didn't want to
yeah,
explain to you. I put Contarani should have got him
Can't
out of
lie, you would've
there.
got
He was on
smoked.
wiggles.
To smoke
He
him.
was about to smoke him. The bell went, one more bang. It was over, bro. He was on tilt. Contour out was a great fight.
Yeah, no, a few of these fights were actually pretty good. So.
Yeah, Pat some walk. Yeah, Samba. That man, Mud Singh is mad. The kicks from Mud Singh was devastating, bro. You couldn't handle that.
These guys.
What?
Bro,
No, some of them had.
This is like the Friday. This is like the
Yo-
contender.
yeah,
series.
to
Like
get
the
in.
contender series.
You're Sing Dam. You're Sing Dam, bro. He lost, yeah.
Why are you
but-
saying these names better than?
Because I told you they're easier to say.
No,
Just
they're
they are.
easier for
They
you.
have the whole alphabet. How does that even make sense?
Yo,
You're saying names that have
No, because these names are actually easier.
7,000 names.
I'm dyslexic. I'm like Elon, fam. You get me? When you got them problems, when you're so smart, you have problems as well.
man.
You don't know what's there. Trust me. When you're so smart, you have
But yeah,
problems.
no, one was lit this week still, for pro. Alright, man. Yeah, let's move on, man. We're
Get
gonna
some news?
Hit some news. Yeah, let's hit the news.
All right, let's do the news. Do. Right, let's get into this week's news. Greeny's still unhappy with what happened in the league table. Don't worry, Greeny.
Don't worry,
Such
man.
is
Don't worry
life,
about
man.
that.
You can't
Because we
bounce
got
back.
this.
Because we got this. Dana White announces Justin Gaethje versus Max Holloway BMF title fight for UFC 300.
I told you. I told you.
But I told you.
Told you.
Yeah. Especially, you know, sometimes you play a game and everything you touch is like you've probably thrown shots and you just know this is my game. This is your week, man. Enjoy it.
It's your week, bro. That's an
The month of
enjoy.
January.
Man gave him the whole
January
week.
was a good one for him.
Man said he don't have many.
The month of January was good for him still.
Man said, listen,
Yeah,
let
so
him
start the year as you mean to end it.
Woo, love it. Love it.
New man.
He's moving crazy, brazy.
It's the
That
belt
belt is
too.
going to be wrapped around him in January next year, is what he's saying.
That's what he's saying. I'm keeping humble, bro. I can't speak after last year. I'll be the humble one for once in my life.
What are you guys saying? Because you lot don't like this fight, so.
I don't like this fight for particularly someone, and that's Max Holloway. Him going up weight, I've already seen him do it, and he went up weight to a guy called Dustin Poirier, who's got hands of absolute steel, who punched him into an oblivion, and it was never good for Max. Max never was set in that fight.
Really, he started
He
to
never-
come back to
Yeah,
it.
Nah,
He did.
nah, man. Nah, man.
He did.
He
He
was
did.
too beaten up, bro. He was too beaten up.
He took bare damage
That's
in the
it.
first.
He was too.
First,
He was
like,
too
two
beat-
rounds.
Yeah, he
but
was
then
too beat.
He
Like,
did.
yeah. But he was too beaten up. I know what you mean, but he was too. Like he had taken way too much damage. It's like having 4 burst tires. Yeah, I can. The car will like. How long is it gonna take you? You'll beat your car's beat up, bro.
You can't get to your destination.
Yeah, correctly, bro. You're not
Insane.
gonna get there correctly, bro. And you might have survived, but you didn't get there
It
correctly.
ain't gonna look good for him.
Yeah, and it never did. And just the natural weight for Max, he's skinny, he's slim by nature, and unless he's gonna really stack up and put on weight, which
Yeah,
he
we ain't
might be
gonna
doing secretly, I don't know, but it's not weight that you can put onto this guy here, this demon of a leg kicker, this guy that destroys people for fun, goes in there, high guard and swings like an absolute menace, bro.
But it's not just that. It's a man that's doing all of those things and now also sticking to a game plan.
Yeah.
That's, I think, even more concerning. Because if he goes in there and does just commit to dismantling the legs and putting them paws on Max, then yeah, Max is gonna be
Bro,
in trouble.
I'm not gonna lie, this is the first time Max is getting knocked out.
Yeah, I
Max is
think.
getting
I
knocked
think
out.
he's
bro.
winning.
Wow, you might think
You still think he's gonna win?
he's getting knocked out.
He's getting collapsed, bro.
I don't know about you. Might not rating Max's skills, bro.
I do.
Yeah, really,
I
it's
watched
like,
him
bro.
go up once, bro. It's like Izzy. You see, for me, yeah, it's like when Izzy went up with Yan.
Yeah.
I need to watch you go up and be at least. That man got whitewashed. Like you could say he's coming back, but the comeback wasn't good enough. Where he hurt. He was just in the fight where he was conditioned well. He weren't doing. You know what I mean? He's just a very well conditioned guy. I rate Max in that sense of skill, but was never in that kind of fight like that, bro. Once he got punched out of it way too early, and he was just too badly damaged to ever. It was a bit like again Izzy when he went up with Yan. He was just out the fight. Got taken down, was never in that fight, and never looked good at that weight until you go up and prove to me, or you go up and bulk. Like I see a picture of you with like big cheeks, like how John looked. I was like, oh right, you actually bulked. Or I'm not just
No,
using
but
John
it's only
'cause he's a
10
goat.
pounds, though. Isn't it? It's only 10 pounds. It's
Yeah,
not-
but them 10 pounds with natural hands, like natural weight with these guys that hit hard. If it was someone that he was facing, like who's a lightweight that I can think of that don't.
No, but a lot of the lightweights hit hard. This is the thing.
think-
Max don't hit that hard either.
He doesn't. That's the thing.
I
That's
think
that's
that's
what
the
the problem
problem.
is.
That's the
'Cause he
problem.
can't, if Gaethje is like overwhelming him, he has nothing to really get him off of him.
Yeah.
'Cause when you hit hard enough to worry someone, it's like okay, they're conscious that all right, if I dive into the fire a bit too much, I'll get burnt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whereas Max hasn't really got that power to kind of. I hear what you're saying.
Can't wrestle him either. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's gonna be
Justin's
a myth.
probably a better wrestler
That's
than
gonna be a
Max.
So, all right. Another question: Does Max deserve this?
Yeah,
Deserve it. Yeah, a BMF title. Yeah.
100%. BMF.
Not in that sense. In sense against a guy like Gaethje, do you think he deserves to get like put in that? You think he? All right.
You
do
mean
think-
as in
go on,
because
go on.
Gaethje is looking at a potential title shot? So
Yeah.
does that
You
make
know
sense?
what I'm. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
is Max at his own weight?
Yeah.
Because really and truly, Max cleaned out who he needed to clean out. He's just waiting on Tapoye to hopefully beat Volk so he can get another shot.
What
That's
what
he's got to wait on.
No, it's true. What he done to Arnold Allen was way better than what Evloev done to Arnold Allen.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
like, and if Taporia beats Volk, then we're saying okay, cool. Max is gonna come. Like I think we said it. Max could easily be the featherweight champion again this year.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I think in terms of the BMF belt, he does definitely deserve that chance still. But it's just a ridiculously tough fight. But it's credit on Max for taking the fight.
Can
though.
Max hurt Gaethje?
No, I don't think he can. He's got speed. Speed
You
is in
have
his
to
favour.
hurt
That's it.
Gaethje. Otherwise, Gaethje got 5 rounds clean. You have to hurt Gaethje. Gaethje only dies when you hurt him, bro. He's not one of them fights that you have to hurt him as well. You got to see Gaethje do that. We've seen Gaethje do it bare times where you have to make him go, oh! You get me? Or you got to have mad jits. Just jump on his back, crazy, and he'll tap. That's it. You can't. That's why I don't see nothing good here for Max. I just don't see nothing good here for Max.
Facts.
Well, outworking him, no, you're just going to get hurt, Max. You're going to have to engage with Gaethje, and Gaethje's quick as well. Boom, 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 leg kick.
No, Max would be quick on that.
Yeah, but
Max
Gaethje's
will be
quick
quicker,
as well.
but-
He'll be quick, but he's going to have to get hit.
Yeah.
Max has going to have to take a punch to be able to give a punch.
And can he firm that point? Listen, ultimately, bro, somersaults off the cage pending, innit?
Man just booted off
Yeah.
Dustin Poirier's head, you know.
Yeah, it's
You man are forgetting, man.
how early on the card is this going to be as well? This is obviously going to be the
Second
mains.
fight. It'll be the second. It'll be the second. Because you
Second
have the
fight
main
of the
fight,
night, yeah?
second, then the women's title fight.
What you think this go? No, I think the women's title fight will be before
No, it
after
won't.
this.
No, it won't.
You don't think so?
It'll
Yeah,
be
yeah,
before.
yeah.
The weights.
No, because it will
go-
discredit
No, I think
the
this
world
will-
title, innit?
Yeah,
What?
I think this will be below them.
The
This will be
Yang.
like
It
the
won't.
third fight.
It won't.
You think?
It will not
This will
be.
be.
It will not be. You think Zhang? I
They-
don't want to
she's
bet
a
for
champion.
Yeah.
It's like I want to bet with you, but I don't want to bet money just because. No, I can, but I don't want to just because it's pay. Yeah, it's pay. But it's like I just want to bet you that will not happen.
You don't think
They're
so?
not putting no.
I'll bet you on that.
It'll be because Dana said he's making the card special because it's UFC 300. So he's gonna make this headline or whatever it's gonna be. Then it's gonna be Max Gaethje, then the women's title fight because it's all title fights.
You think it's all title fights?
This is a title.
It is
battle.
it is all title
main
fights.
card?
This is
No,
actually
the
a
three.
title.
No. I'm talking about the free card. The three main fights are gonna be all title fights, isn't it? And remember, they go by weight.
Yeah, but it's a BMF. It's not a world championship title.
And don't they put an interim? They had title fights with women before, and then don't they put an interim fight above a women's fight?
I don't think so,
I
you know.
don't think so.
I think they always put the world title at the top.
Yeah.
That's why you end up with them smelly cards sometimes. You got like Valentino at the top of them. You're like, what's going on here?
I'm just
Alright, let's move on,
Valentina
man.
smelly.
Let's
man.
move on, let's
Just
move on.
disrespecting a little bit. I don't know why.
Nah,
I don't know why.
I aired it.
Okay, yeah, smart.
All
It's
right.
not been a good month. It's not been a good month.
We got my guy.
PFL versus Bellator
who is the
fight
Cedric?
card set for February 24th in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, you can claim
Four champ
You
versus
can
four
claim
champ fight schedule, and the person on the picture is Ryan Bader. So I think Rimz is claiming Ryan Bader as his guy.
I got too excited too.
Let's talk about this quickly. PFL versus Bellator. They merged the companies. Obviously, of PFL buying out Bellator. They're keeping it separate. Saudis are bought or are involved with with PFL and making this big for MMA. They're trying to really push all these combat sports just across the board.
Yeah.
They're going to be competing again with the UFC now. See how that goes. What happens here with the four champ versus four champ schedule? Do you like what you see?
SmackDown
Son?
versus Raw.
Yeah, basically.
You know what I mean? But I like the fact that Saudi's obviously investing in MMA. That's a good thing. The cards for the roster that PFL and Bellator has, it's a good card.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a good card. I was about to say the fights I want to see. I actually want to see what the fight took fight in that sense. Just put them in because it's about like when you said let's put them in one league and let's use the world champ. They're kind of trying to do it now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're
You-
trying to make it happen.
We kind of touched on this in the little video thing that we done the other day. Like, do you think that the Saudi investment could lead to a PFL versus UFC type card?
Maybe
Now
one
that-
day. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we were saying,
Yeah.
we
The
think,
money's right.
we think we could get Jones versus Ngannou again now,
Yeah.
bro.
If
I think that fight is more likely to happen in John Jones versus Aspinall.
yeah, if they have to offer Dana like $1 billion. No,
Remember-
Dana.
remember we said this about a year
no,
ago?
big bad thing. If they give
Yeah.
Dana, because they got the money to.
Yeah.
If they
Yeah,
give
yeah.
Dana like $1 billion on that one night, because remember,
billion, bro.
you think I'm playing,
Bro, but you got Conor on there,
You
John
think I'm
Jones on
playing?
there.
If
It
they
can
give
happen,
Dana,
bro.
bro, cause just for the UFC to be up 500 mil of that for the UFC just because their names on this event. That's it. They'll pay the fighters.
And the other 500
'Cause-
million for Dana.
No, yeah. And then the PF, hey, Saudis still got to pay the fighters.
100.
Yeah, 30 mil, 40 mil. They don't pay them individually. But I'm talking about for the UFC, have to get, you know, it's going to have to be in history like one of the biggest moves individually done. It's like, you know, like for $1 billion, that's like buying a sports team. But Dana got that in one night on the pay-per-view from the Saudis by colliding the UFC. That's what he's going to look for. The biggest money ever. It will be crazy. I'm being serious. That's when he's going to try and outdo boxing. If you want to see that, he's going to say to them, well, we're going to have to outdo boxing. Watch. So he's going to tell them, all right, you want Conor and Jones on one card?
And
You know
Islam.
you're going to have to pay them, right? He's going to say that. But then you're going to have to pay us. No problem, brother. No
Yeah.
problem. We just pay. You just tell us we pay. Okay.
Yeah, and
That's the only way, though.
I think
Because money does talk, like you lot
yeah,
say.
previously, I think I've said like because of the element of UFC wanting to be number one or being number one, it's difficult for if they do have any fights and lose, then it's difficult for them to sell their product. But money talks, man. And I think the Saudi investment is going to change everything, bro. Like, it's already changed boxing.
Yeah,
It's already changed boxing. It's undeniable. Like, I think people are actually excited for boxing fights now.
Yeah.
Whereas they weren't before. Like, I know you're excited for these boxing fights, even if you don't want to
No,
say
I
it.
am.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I am. Just because Saudi are actually involved, and I'm seeing them talk about it more directly, like themselves, like the Sheikh, the Turk himself.
Turkey,
He's talking. I like that.
Yeah.
And there's serious money man that don't play that actually do it.
Yeah.
So they've not let down one person yet.
Bro,
You know what I mean? In a sense, from their half, they haven't let no one
the
down.
Frank Warren versus Eddie Hearn card, that came about because of a question that was asked to them by the media.
Yeah.
A man said, now that you man are made up, could we ever see 5 fights of Eddie Hearn versus Frank Warren? Bro, the same day Turkey Al Sheikh did an interview and was like, yeah, we're gonna now see Frank Warren versus Eddie Hearn without even consulting them, man, bro. The man just said, yeah, it's happening.
He's got
still.
enough power to.
It's happening.
You want me to give you more money? You're doing what I'm telling you.
Bro, and then man already said, yeah, we'll do it. Like, bro, beforehand, do you think that could happen? That would never run.
Eddie Hearn will
Ever.
he's gonna punch out Warren.
I don't know. Still, you got to think who's he got. Tyson Fury at the top. Anthony Yard. They're talking about Anthony Yard versus Callum Smith.
Oh, I thought you said 5 rounds Eddie Hearn versus.
No, not them.
5.
Fuck you know.
And that might be at the top of the card, bro. If man, they really want
actually genuinely thought it. No, but you said 5 rounds.
If you
Say
really want
5
to see
fights or
it,
5 rounds?
Fights.
I thought you said 5 rounds.
if you really want to see it,
talk about them two
if you
fighting each
really
other.
want to see
What's
it,
in that?
Turkey Al Sheikh will make it happen, man.
I thought that's why.
Do you understand?
That's why I said yeah. He telling them you two gonna fight each other.
Hey, Frank Warren's an old man, bro.
That's why I
And
said.
Eddie Hearn's like 6'5", bro.
Yeah.
Is he that tall?
Bro, he's a big gun, bro.
Eddie Hearn.
No,
Eddie Hearn's a big guy. Eddie Hearn's as big as AJ.
Maybe not 6'5".
6'5", bro.
Eddie Hearn's as big as AJ,
You're
bro.
on crack.
Pull up a
Every
photo.
week.
Pull up a photo. You got in
No,
there.
he's tall.
Pull up a
No,
photo.
he's not.
He's like
That's it,
6'4"
He's
then.
like
He's like
5'10".
6'4".
He's like 5'10".
He's 6'4". He's at
5'10", man.
He's legit.
taller than me.
5'10".
Bro,
He
he's
does
taller
look like a
than
5'10" man.
Everyone's short to
He's
you, man.
not.
If he was in this room, he's the second tallest.
I'm 6'3". Don't do that.
He's the
Don't do that.
He's
Don't do
at
that.
least, I
Don't do
promise
that.
you, he's 6'4".
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't try to put me in bronze.
He's taller.
Don't put me in bronze. Bronze. I don't like copper like that. I like silver. If I anything, bro, like gold the
I
most.
said,
Don't do
don't
that.
put me in bronze. I don't like copper.
No, I didn't say that. I said no.
Hey, on that note,
It's the truth, though, isn't it? Don't put me in bronze, fam. I don't like copper, fam.
that's my guy. Yeah, Cedric Doumbe.
No, don't do that thing.
We're moving on. Cedric
Oh,
Doumbe.
Go
Yeah.
on, talk then, cuz.
Books main event fight against undefeated prospect at March 7th PFL Europe event. I believe he's fighting Baki or someone like that.
Baki,
The
Hanma,
grappler.
Baki Hanma.
Yeah.
Well, I
That's
thought he was
cold.
back in the
Baki
grappler,
Hanma.
fam.
Eddie Hearn is apparently 6'5'1".
See?
Bro,
No,
I've never looked at him and
Like
gone,
that.
you're tall. Never.
That's
like,
what I thought.
Even
And
when
I
he
saw
walks
him
on
standing
stage.
against someone, I was like, "Fuck, you're tall, you know."
No, I need to see this.
Bro, he's
I need to
tall.
look
Bro,
at the pictures.
see a picture of him and AJ.
Man
I
got
promise you.
man got shin extensions. All that money.
And the
He's like,
Michael Jackson flex.
Yeah, man's like extend more
got
shins.
new hands and that.
Extend more shins.
Hey, but yeah, no,
Cedric
Cedric
Doumbe.
Doumbe is
Okay,
back
the
for
kiddie.
PFL, yeah.
Cuz,
It's mad.
cuz, before you go, why does he keep appearing on the UFC website?
I don't know what's going on there. I can't. Honestly, I can say it. I don't know.
You see it there, innit?
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't need Joshua standing
He
next
was
to him.
bigger than him.
He's a big dude, bro.
That's crazy, yeah.
I thought he was standing on something or... Bro, you can't be that tall, bro. He looks short.
He's a big dude, bro.
That is a tall man. That's the first tall man that I actually think looks short.
I know what you mean.
He don't look tall. You just saw his face. Damn, sorry.
Back to it. What was you saying about Cedric, cuz?
Yeah, no, Cedric Doumbe. Yeah, I don't know why he's appearing on the UFC website again, but saying that, UFC man, I said you messed up
You did.
because
Slowly.
they put out the card. The card. I think they only named the opponent on the day, something like that. They put out the
Oh.
tickets, sold out 15 minutes.
Are you
What,
serious?
PFL?
20K.
PFL?
stadium, arena.
Just for him?
PFL, yeah?
Just for him?
Yeah, in Paris. He's the only fighter and fight announced on the card.
You're capping.
Swear to you.
They sold it out
20K.
in 15 minutes, bro.
20K arena.
That's O2.
Yeah.
Fuck. Sorry, words, language. Sorry, people.
Say sorry to YouTube.
There goes the monetizing.
No, we're too far in now.
Man said we're too far in.
Wow.
Oh my days. Oh my days.
I don't know. Alright. We didn't mean it in any harmful way. YouTube. But yeah, that's crazy. He sold out. That's stardom. That's
Yeah, bro.
that's more than Sean O'Malley, maybe.
Yeah.
We're talking mad now. We're talking about real stardom.
UFC.
He ain't sending out infant.
They do, bro. If UFC drop a 20,000 seat stadium, they're gonna sell out wherever they go. Do you know what I'm saying?
But is that
I didn't say in 50.
how many
Okay,
of their fighters?
You're not listening.
How many of the
Yeah, I hear
UFC's
you, I hear
fighters could they
no, I heard you.
announce just the top of the card
Yeah.
and they'll sell out the
Thank
whole
you.
arena?
None.
No, I wouldn't say none.
Connor.
I wouldn't say none.
Jones, maybe.
Jones,
And
Connor,
and
Izzy.
And that's
maybe
it.
Izzy.
That's it.
No, Pereira. There's a
Islam.
lot. There's a lot of
Islam.
fighters. There's a lot of fighters.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fighters.
There's fighters.
There's not a lot. There's not a lot.
There's
There's 10. There's 10. Out of the whole roster,
10's a
there's
lot,
10.
bro. Do you know what I'm saying? PFL got how many of them that can
That's
do
the
that?
champions.
And I like PFL.
That's
You know what I'm
basically the
saying?
champions. That's like 10 champions.
Yeah,
Roughly.
But no, this is big
They
for
might
PFL,
have,
man.
Might have missed the ticket there, man.
But you know what it is? I like what they're doing in Europe, PFL. I think they're conquering that market still,
they are.
more so than any of the other promotions at the moment. I think taking over Bellator is big for them in terms of that market.
Yeah, 100%.
So yeah, no, I like what they're doing, man. They're making progress, and then obviously you've got the Saudi card as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, PFL is it's a good year for them so far.
Serious.
Boom! Shout out PFL for getting the job done, and shout out to Cedric Doumbe. You know we're gonna tap into this still. 100% March 7th. Hey, it's kind of stacked around that March area for fighting. You know?
Yep.
February, March, got the Tyson Fury Usyk.
Yep.
You got the
AJ
Volks, Topuria, AJ, and it's kind of stacky,
got
even on
Fight
both
Star in
sides.
there.
On both sides of the box, and like just like Cedric with other promotions getting involved, not just the UFC. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of stacked.
UFC 299
One
in there
Haggerty's
too.
booked against Lobo. Bro,
Okay.
stacked.
Yeah, it's mad.
It's
Combat
stacked.
sports, man.
Superlex fighting in a week or two.
It's
Woo.
mad.
Combat sports, man.
Combat sports is on the rise, man. It's lit still.
Alright, quickly
Alright, cool,
run over
go on.
this one.
Paddy Pimblett, Molly McCann set to start in new reality TV series on BBC in United Kingdom. And
No one
who
cares.
cares?
It's not
I'm
gonna
not
be.
gonna lie. No disrespect to
Turn
them.
this off.
But
This is about 2 years
I
too
do
late.
Not care. Yeah, they needed it as soon as they.
were active.
Yeah, and they were on it because she lost way too much. He become a bit of an idiot because I don't know why he was overdoing it. That's the best way to put it. Paddy had a limelight at one point that was actually loved. Then he overdone it, and then he didn't. It was the Jared Gordon fight where he actually lost on a lot of people, and he didn't take that well.
Yeah.
He didn't take the criticism well, and he acted out. I think on the fans. I think he kind of turned on a lot of
the beef.
the beef.
Why is
and
it on
just turned
BBC
for
as
him.
well?
Because they're British
Why
land,
is that? Yeah,
British Telecom, bro.
but
British Broadcast. What does it stand for?
surely
British
you'd have
Broadcast.
thought that TNT would have do something with him, no?
Huh?
Do you know what I mean? I would have thought TNT would have done something with him.
Why TNT? That's
Because
America.
that's what UFC is on.
That's
That's
ESPN.
what.
But
America.
reality TV, you go to BBC.
Yeah.
you go to
Yeah.
ITV.
That's reality, bro. What's that got to do with them? Reality. That's just talking about their home lives, and they're gonna see
The
their
only thing I
mums,
can say,
their mums and dads, and grandmas in the kitchen.
the only thing I can say
Up in
is
Liverpool and them thing.
it kind of shows how much they believe
In
that
them.
the public,
Like them.
Care.
care. Yeah.
People, bro, you're gonna be surprised by how many people tap in still.
Yeah.
A lot of people are gonna watch that.
Yeah, because we're gonna see clips of it everywhere.
Yeah.
You're gonna get reels and clips.
And you're gonna see like Paddy or Molly crying in one of the clips, and it's like, oh, I wonder why they're crying. You're gonna see Paddy looking all fat, and then it's like, oh, I have to cut weight. Like it's all, you know, they
We'll
find
see.
the excitement in
We
it.
spent too long.
Moving on.
Okay. Tatiana Suarez out of UFC 298. Mackenzie Dern now faces Amanda Lemos. This is upsetting for our very own Tatiana Suarez because she is one of the favourite fighters just in general. I think for a lot of people across the UFC map, if you just know about fighting, you know about Tatiana Suarez, and sad to see her out. She's had a couple of injuries where she's been out
Yeah.
and not
Becoming
fighting.
a problem.
Yeah,
It's becoming a little
Tatiana-
thing. I don't know what's going on.
Tatiana can't catch a break, man. It's
Mm.
like she can't get the career like
Flowing.
flowing. Yeah,
Mm.
you just need to stay on the straight and narrow, bro. But it's just every minute something popping up.
Amanda Lemos is going to light up Mackenzie Dern.
Oh yeah.
Likely.
No, she's
Gonna
gonna, yeah.
thump her face.
She's gonna tamp her face. Yeah, what? I love it, Rimz. Rimz is such a yeah. Since Rimz holding that belt, he's feeling the power, bro. Yeah, because he is though. No, Amanda Lemos is good because Mackenzie Dern cannot. She only can grapple.
Take her down.
That's what I said. She only can grapple,
take her
and
down.
Amanda Lemos got decent takedown,
yeah.
decent takedown defense. Yeah.
And jiu-jitsu slightly.
Move on. Stamp Fairtex books first title defense versus former training partner Denise Zambongona at
You actually said the name
166. Of course I do, because I told you it's easier to say.
Stamp
Shout out Stamp though.
Stamp's the coldest. Man said Stamp's the coldest.
Look at the pose though. This is 07 on the block, like
Yeah. 07 on the block.
Yeah, you understand? Stamp's repping, fam.
Yeah, she's the coldest. She's actually the real Gangulian there.
What?
Kickboxing, MMA.
Yeah.
And she's
What?
only 15.
Yeah.
Man said, yeah.
How old is Stamp? She's young as well. She's a baby in the game.
They're not baby. She's like 25, 26. She's not.
Bro,
Yeah.
she's young, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, big up Stamp every time, man.
Always. And last, Vadim Nemkov officially vacates Bellator light heavyweight title. New champion will be crowned in 2024.
He's out
And
of
what is
contract,
the
isn't it?
reason for this? Is he going to UFC?
Be out of contract.
Yeah.
Maybe he goes to UFC.
Oh my God, please.
That's what I need to see.
Please go to the UFC. I need to just see you in and around some of these guys because you're just going to revamp the light heavyweight. You'll be one of the guys to give a little revamp boost in it. We need
Especially
that.
light heavyweight as well.
Yeah, we need that.
So Pereira
Please.
gave it a little something, but
Yeah.
now we need,
Because
That
your
division-
wrestling will be him versus Pereira,
That division's building,
which
though.
will be beautiful to watch.
Put him in there with Ankalaev first, man. Let him get Ankalaev out of there first, and then
After because I can have cost you a little 20.
Or give him Johnny Walker, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because if they're gonna build, they need to build him. They can't. Yeah. To be fair, you can't just chuck him in there with like a Jamal Hill or an Ankalaev because that's you know.
he was the champ over there, like.
Yeah, but we've seen that them man are sometimes not levels.
Yeah, sometimes.
So build him, man. Build him. I think if they build him properly, then they've got a star for the future.
Then what happens?
Yeah, but if he goes in there and loses straight away against one of the better men he's done, innit? You might as well try him with, I don't know, man. That's good though. That would be good for the UFC.
All right, cool. That makes
division's
sense.
building.
Yeah, it is.
Slightly, yeah.
They need to. Yeah, they need it to build. And on that note, it is a wrap for MMA news, and it is a wrap for the show. That's it. That's all we've got.
We got one.
What?
We got one next
We
week.
got one. Oh, you wanna bring up one?
Yeah.
You gonna quickly bring up one? All right, cool.
Yeah, it's the.
So it's a Sky Sports show.
It's the Sky.
Oh,
Sports
it's the Sky's
card.
event. Okay, so it's a super leg. It's a super leg one. Okay, so it's super legs next week. Okay, I brought it up earlier. Super leg is back after facing Rogtang. Oh, Takoru. I was about to say Sagawa. Takoru Sagawa, very good, very very good. This Japanese kid is very good. Wrestling, not wrestling. He's Muay Thai. Sorry, kickboxing. It's a kickboxing fight, but he's very good, very sharp, very electric, quick, like super leg. Quick,
Super leg got them kicks.
them leg kicks are
Fire
just
still.
fire, like fire. He just lets them off. He doesn't stop. Comes forward. Both of these guys are gonna come forward. It's for the flyweight kickboxing world champion, and it'll be interesting because Superlek is a Muay Thai champion and a kickboxing champion. So let's see if you can retain that
Also
belt.
got Cade
Rotolo.
Rotolo versus Tommy
Lanaka.
I don't know how you say that.
Langaka.
You don't even
I don't
worry about that,
know,
man.
bro.
Don't worry about it.
Langaka.
We know what's happening there.
I only know Cade.
From the Norwegian.
No way, no chance. Fam.
Norwegian lands. No chance because K-Batola's legit. Moving on.
Yeah, facts.
Sage Northcutt
Shinny Aoki.
versus, I was about to
for
say
real.
versus your guy, Shinya Aoki. You like Shinny,
That's a
innit?
tough fight for Sage.
I don't know. I think he'll win that.
You
MMA.
think so? Because MMA, yeah.
Yeah, I think he'll
Just
Yeah, I
remember
think
who
so.
Sage Northcutt, isn't it?
He's
This is the
doing
guy
alright
that-
though. They've been rebuilding him properly in one, and he's been winning.
Yeah,
He's been
but
doing alright still. So,
when it looks like he's gonna be there, he's always let people down. in
oh
the
my
past.
God, another ancient guy.
You got Yoshi
Yeah.
Haru
Akamara.
versus Yoshiharu Akiyama.
Yeah,
What are the
Akiyama.
special
Yeah,
rules of this
Akiyama.
Yeah.
Akiyama.
Versus Nikki
see
Holskin,
Yeah.
old school.
Old school, yeah.
What are the special
Legend.
rules? What are the? It's a special rules fight. So there's that like a
So it might be MMA and
Muay Thai.
kickboxing. I'm
Yeah.
guessing. Yeah.
1 round each
Muay
or
Thai,
something.
something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Be interesting to see.
I like how
Watch
they
it.
just mix it up.
I
man.
love it. It's the best. It's so interesting, bro. And the fights, forget the name.
Oh,
Gregorian. Gregorian! Ah! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Song people.
Brother, you lot don't
That's a
even
mad
know
name.
about these. These are real killies here. You lot don't watch one. I don't know what you do with your lives, bro. Because this is real life anime. You don't watch anime, and I don't know how you don't watch this. Man, them die like in animes. Oh my god! Jeez, this is crazy. It's gonna be a fight. Carry on, cuz. Is that it? Gary Tonin.
Gary Tonin versus
Martin in Ngui.
Nugent.
Is it Ngui?
Man said
Nguli.
I
Ngui.
had bare guys in my school with that last name.
What, Nugent?
Nyen.
Or Ngui?
Nyen.
Or Ngui?
Nugent.
That's a Nugent. Gary Tonin, can he get it done at featherweight? Is he? He's
It's a tough fight.
Mm-hmm.
Martin Nugent's good. Trains
Okay.
out of Killcliff.
Okay.
MMA. Yeah.
Is that it? Keep
Yeah,
going.
man,
is
that's
that
it.
Is that right?
No. Oh, this is the last one, I think.
No, Danny
I
Kang.
don't know these two.
Just quickly run down the card. Let me see if I've got any names I've seen since I put them on pay per view. Ride up Tibet, no. Boyang, Masana, no. I ain't seen him go. No. Okay.
Don't know anyone else.
Cool. There's some decent fights on the card though.
Cool.
I will be locking in,
Yeah.
and that will probably be at it'll be early hours of
That's
Saturday.
8 a.m. on Sunday, I believe. Morning.
Sunday morning. 8 a.m. in the Sunday morning. You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a change of time. Normally it's
It's
Saturday.
in Japan.
Oh, it's in Japan.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not bad. We can wake up and watch it. But you don't want to come in here for 8 a.m. and do a watch along. No one's gonna be watching along at 8 a.m. Everyone's in their bed on Sunday.
On Sunday.
No one's watching us at 8 a.m. watching
I'ma
the
be
World
up.
Championship. Yeah, we can
8
be up.
a.m. I'll be watching that on Sky Sports for sure. Still.
All right, well, that is the one card on a wrap. And on another note, it is a wrap on our behalf because we will be back next week giving you the fight picks and predictions for the next card, which is who's that beast of a guy? Emavov and Delitse.
Ooh.
Delitse, yeah.
Oh, there's boxing actually.
I was gonna say is there boxing?
Yeah, I was about to say. Go ahead.
What's his name?
Who's fighting next week?
Mangua.
Mangua versus Ryder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mangua versus
Okay.
Ryder.
All right.
Fair enough.
We'll see what
Hey,
Ryder's
just
saying.
quickly,
Mangua's
did you
good
see-
as well. Mangua's good.
You know, Better BF. There's a lot of talk
Oh, yeah.
about because you know he failed a couple drugs tests.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah?
Yeah,
He's failed a couple drugs tests, and obviously he's 39 years old now, looking like a 25-year-old. There's a lot of suspect, like people talking. Maybe he's just been cheating. So
I don't care. Do you see the comments? A lot of people getting on to man saying that, bro. Bivol still outboxing, bro. Bivol is so fluent in there. He's gonna outbox him, bro.
but watch that fight be in
I
jeopardy
haven't.
if he's actually been taken, because Bivol ain't gonna get in there with a man that's on steroids.
He shouldn't.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Not to
That-
jeopardize where Bivol's at in his
it
career
will
and
be.
what he's done.
It will
But
we will find out if he's actually on source because that fight might not go ahead the way that we think it will.
but if it does, I still think Bivol can outbox him still.
I-
Because people were like, oh, Benavidez. But I've seen Benavidez. But remember, what fight was Benavidez losing, fam? The whole fight till he knocked man out in the last round or whatever. He was losing to someone.
Not the yard fight.
Not the yard fight. It
That
the
was a
fight
great
before.
scrap.
It was the fight before the yard fight. There was a fight.
No,
he
there's a
was
fight. No, it weren't that
losing.
fight. It was the
You know
fight
what I'm
before
talking
that
about?
fight.
Yeah.
I
He was
do.
losing,
I
then
can't remember
he was and it's only because he clocked. Otherwise, he would have lost the fight. And it was like went to the last round as well.
Yeah.
So I can see Bivol out. That's why I said I've seen him being outboxed.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's just when he gets in that range with that power, Jesus have mercy.
He's a true problem.
Yeah, man.
All right, but on that note, it is a wrap from us in the cave.
No, it
UFC 297.
Like, comment, subscribe.
As usual, you know, Gangulis, you know we appreciate you.
And make sure you send us your forfeits.
Your forfeits. Otherwise, we're going to make some up and throw them in the hat here. But again, you lot can get involved with the forfeits. So send your forfeits in and Greeny will have to... Well, we'll show you live what Greeny will be doing with the forfeit. So,
But yeah, man. Till next week.
till next week. Love.
We're out.
We out.